This was the coolest story that I found here recently. Mike Dragic, MMA fighter. Now, he's not really known for his MMA fighting. He's became more famous in the last couple of days for what he had just fought than any fighting that he had done previously. No, that would be a great story.
An alligator.
An alligator.
Oh, I saw.
You are correct.
Is he the one with bare feet?
Yes.
In the military? Oh, this is great. I saw this video. I didn't know what it was pertaining to, though.
I think it was like a 13-footer.
Yeah, and they're like,
around.
hey, people in Florida are just built differently. No, this guy's crazy.
No, the whole neighborhood didn't want anything to do with it. This alligator's been
I
roaming
saw
the
the cops
for
and everybody.
days.
They all backed up.
Everybody's leaving it alone. Nobody wants to mess with it. Old Mike Dragic, barefoot. It's like, man, scoot aside.
It's an alligator.
Hold my beer.
Right.
Let me show you how to do it.
That's awesome.
He was able to subdue the alligator and put the tape around its mouth.
He picked it up.
Yeah.
And he hadn't put, like, the elastic around its mouth or wrapped with tape. He just picked it up.
Now, I do know that when an alligator goes upside down for several seconds, it can pass out. It's not used to being upside down. And
that's
I don't know
pretty much me if I go upside down for a couple of seconds.
It's
I pass
somewhat
out.
of the same MMA thought process. You want to get the back. You want to put them in a headlock of some sort.
A turtle, an alligator, a shark.
So
if you get a shark in the water upside down, it passes out.
Right, exactly. I've heard that as well. Mike Dragic, you are a hero, sir. Congratulations.
Save the neighborhood.
Saving the neighborhood. So correct.
But you got to go watch the video. The video is awesome because it's not like the dude has like gloves on and he's all like,
he's completely
Crocodile
barefoot.
Dundee. He's
No
got
gloves.
shorts and a T-shirt on. He kicks the flip-flops off and he just jumps on the back of this alligator and takes it out. It's awesome. That's a great story.
There's some going on with these Canadian athletes and gambling on their own sports.
They got to stop, man, dude. It's not good.
Jonte Porter was kind of the gambler du jour last week. He's the Toronto Raptor that got busted. Really, I don't even know if he was in Canada when he was doing all this. But
by the way, they showed him. He's on like some European team, and it looks like he's in a high school gym. So from where he was to where he is now, not good.
Wow.
Yep.
Sean Lemon. Don't expect you to know Sean Lemon, but he is a 3-time CFL champ.
Nice.
He has been officially banned for life from the CFL. Now, he no longer plays in the CFL. He is officially retired from the CFL, but it has been found out that Mr. Lemon was gambling heavily on his own teams to win or lose. Some of the details haven't been put out there, but they have confirmed that in 2021, Sean Lemon bet on a game he was playing in the CFL.
All right, if they're going to give Reggie Bush his Heisman back, can we put Pete Rose back in baseball? Guy's like 83 years old, man.
I totally understand that more than I do the Reggie Bush Heisman.
Maybe never let him manage or coach again, but, from the standpoint of talking to younger players, telling his story and saying what not to do and how much it's cost him, just allow the man back into baseball before, he leaves this planet.
So Reggie Bush did get his Heisman. Now, the Heisman committee were the ones to set this up, and it has nothing to do with the NCAA. Even though Reggie Bush is currently suing the NCAA, it's really murky. The one thing I don't like about it is because he was breaking the rules. USC was breaking the rules. I shouldn't say Reggie. I'm not mad at Reggie Bush or his family.
And we're not judging Reggie because a lot of players were doing it. He just got caught. That's the difference.
But the whole team of Washington, the whole team of Oregon, every other college football program at the time was playing by a certain set of rules. Now, if USC has Lendale White, has Gerard Mayo, has Matt Leinart, all because they were paid. Don't you think that helps Reggie get a Heisman that year?
Yeah.
Because he's playing with other professional athletes here. But whatever. He deserves the trophy. He was voted on it at the time. He was given that back. So good for him. I just don't understand the argument now where USC needs to get wins back. No, they were cheating on the rules that were applied to
At the time, and listen, I'm not judging Reggie, and I was living out there, but the parents were getting a fully paid-for house to live in. They were getting money. They were getting plane tickets and stuff like that. We've already seen this even at UConn. UConn got suspensions and all kinds of different things, happened to them because of some of this stuff and too many phone calls and stuff like that. So, yeah, I know we feel bad for Reggie Bush, but you can't go back and undo a lot of this stuff. And so, listen, You get the Heisman back. You get recognized as a Heisman Trophy winner the rest of your life. But I don't think you can erase what happened while he was playing for USC.
PGA paid out some players just the other day. They had $750 million found money. It's just in a closet somewhere. Like, you know what? We should.
It's probably in their golf bag, man. They didn't even know it was in there.
Gosh, it was in my other golf bag.
That's right.
It's the one I don't normally use. Got it out, found $750 million. I thought, you know what? Some of the guys that have stayed on, they haven't defected to live. Let's pay them some money so they continue to talk good about the PGA for a little while. Tiger Woods got $100 million. He got a seventh.
What?
He got $100 million from the PGA. Roar Dog got 50, and then a whole handful of others got 30 or so, and they're still trying to figure out all the payouts. But it was wild.
I'll tell you what, the ex-wife will be coming back after Tiger for that one.
There's a lot of ex-wives coming back after this verdict from the PGA. But, yeah, PGA paying out loyalty here.
The 15-year-old son of Tiger Woods, Charlie Woods, failed in his first attempt to qualify for the U.S. Open. He shot an 81. Still one of the best scores. I've never shot an 81. 9 over.
It's probably a really hard course.
Give me a break. The dude's 15 years old. He's shooting from the back tees. 1 birdie, 4 bogeys, 3 double bogeys. Kind of played the way his dad just played in the Masters on those last couple of days.
But easy on the kid. He's like 15 years old.
Dude, the kid is amazing. He's going to have an amazing career. But, yeah, the $100 million, that'll buy him some new golf clubs, I guess, from Dad.
Yeah, really. Looking forward to seeing Charlie.
Charlie ain't hurting. He's got enough kookaroos through his dad.
I always pressure Nathan Grube to give him an exemption, even though I know he's not ready. I don't care.
He is ready. What do you mean?
He just shot an 81. He's going to get worked. If he comes to the Travelers and it's a no-cut and they only have 70 players here, he is going to be player number 70, and it's sympathy every time he hits the ball because he's going to be down 20 strokes. But I still love him.
Listen, he wasn't even the worst dude there. He finished 61st out of a field of 74.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, was everybody the same age, or is everybody like
an
an adult?
They're all like college adults.
Great. That's great. He's on his way.
Absolutely.
Watch out.
God bless this kid. We love him.
Travelers Championship tickets on sale, by the way. That should be a lot of fun. Monday they're having their Media Day press conference, so looking forward to get over to the clubhouse. Probably hearing from all the guys over there and just seeing this. This is the first year of no cut, right?
No cut.
Yeah, we cut last year. We ain't cutting this year.
I love that story about, hey, we just found some money, so let's give it out. How about you give it out some of the guys at the lower end, some of the guys that are trying to survive? That's why a lot of these guys went to live in the first place. Like if you're ranked like number 400, maybe you give that dude, here's $500,000 to keep you going.
But this is what I've thought for the last 2 years since this started. Like, now Dustin Johnson to me is not famous. Like I feel like what has Dustin Johnson been doing the last 2 years? I have no idea. And if you're like getting the most popular people to play in your golf league, you're eventually going to have to replenish that popularity as it gets older and leaves your league. So
$750 million went to 36 players, including retired players.
Right.
Spieth and Justin Thomas, also for their loyalty, got checks for $30 million.
30 mil, yeah.
So Tiger Woods is already making $1 billion a year anyway. What does he need $100 million for
his
loyalty?
Point. That is a great point.
Like I said, you could have taken that $100 million, split it over 100 different guys, giving them each $1 million that are in the lower tier guys that are barely qualifying.
The thought is, well, Liv offered you $1 billion, so the least we can do is give you a tenth. That's what the thought is.
I hope Saudi Arabia comes in and buys the PGA.
No, I hope not.
I hope they do.
Why?
I'm just kidding. But because these guys don't need the money is my point.
Right.
Rory doesn't need the money. Tiger doesn't need the money. Spieth and Thomas, these guys are all making tons of dough. The guys who really need the money, this is the reason we argued about this Live Tour stuff. A lot of these guys, 2 guys that were like ranked 1,000 and 1,065, they went to Live Tour because they're making guaranteed $100,000 a tournament.
Yeah.
They're getting like $5 million annually. I mean, that's the big problem.
Do we lose? We got bounce.
All right, we got bounce. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
At the NFHS, we see a few